you're going to go ahead and do the same thing that you did with the peanut butter chips with the chocolate. Again, making sure that they're completely melted by just using a fork to mix them all together. Even if they don't appear to be completely melted when you pull them out of the microwave, if you just use a fork to blend them, usually the heat from the other ones will melt them. So then you want to again take another 1 1/3 cups of the batter and mix it in with the chocolate. Just use the fork to blend it. Again, making sure it's thoroughly blended with the chocolate, because sometimes, like I said, it sticks to the bottom of the bowl, and you don't want to have chunks of chocolate if you can. You'll just take your spatula and put it in right on top of the peanut butter filling that you made. And it's alright if they mix a little bit, because of their different densities. They will settle and create a good line inside the cheesecake that you won't be able to notice it really. But just while you're mixing it, make sure you just try to cover each of the layers, even though they'll settle. And you can just smooth them out with your spatula up to the edges of the pan. The third step in making the chocolate peanut butter cheesecake is just to take the excess batter that you have left over. It should be close to the same amount of batter as you put on each of the other layers, and just to pour it over the top. The top layer is just regular cheesecake, and so you don't have to mix anything in it. Try to scrape as much out as you can so you can cover the chocolate and the peanut butter layers. And this will rise up in the oven too, so you don't have to worry about the edges showing or the cookies showing somewhat. Then once you have it all in, just smooth it out like you have done the other layers. And this one is ready to go in the oven. And it just needs to go in at the same temperature that it did when it was just the crust, which is 350. That's going to stay in there for about 45 to 60 minutes. You should just keep an eye on it and check when it gets to about 45 minutes. You can check to see if it's cracking and turning a little bit golden brown. And pull it out and just test it with a toothpick. And if it's done, you can pull it out. But cheesecakes usually have to bake at least up to between 45 minutes and an hour.